The Suns are aggressively looking to trade Kevin Durant.
I'm ready to get my heart broken one more time.
Really?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'm like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. I need you to trust me. Last
You want
time.
Durant for the Heat?
Yes, I want to see one of the game's greatest scorers in the history of the game play in a Miami Heat uniform, as I've been edged by this franchise for 17 years on acquiring this guy, it feels like.
My information is I'm going to say 2 months old or 3 months old, but the best kind. The only way you get Durant is it's got to be picks. It's got to be picks.
We got some of those. I mean, let's make it happen. Come on, we've seen this team.
Not enough.
God, we've seen this team. Give me Kevin Durant. I want to have a franchise that had LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Durant play for it. That'll be cool.
David, your thoughts?
He is old. He's not the Kevin Durant that he was. He's not the centerpiece of a championship team anymore.
You signed
He can't be the third piece with Bam and Tyler and form a threesome that in any way would get Miami a title.
Dude.
It's dangerous to overpay for a name that used to be. You want to pay what he's worth, and what he's worth is not the package that the Suns want. Because remember, you're dealing with an owner there, Ishbia, who doesn't want to wear egg on his face, who created this team in Phoenix that has failed, and now he wants to get out of it, but without looking bad.
This is a team that very clearly needs a player better than Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, and I think today, at his age, Kevin Durant strolls in with that head coach and is that.
Yeah, I don't know that you will get Durant without giving up one of those two, however.
No, but I'm telling you that that's not what the Suns wanted 2 months ago. I know you got to make contracts match up, but what they wanted 2 months ago was picks. They did not want players. Look, I think you've seen enough in Pablo Torre Finds Out and elsewhere to know that Ishbia, when you talk about meddlesome management and whatever Isaiah Thomas is doing in the shadows there, it's a giant epic fail for one of these owners who spilled money all over the place. And now, I can't tell you how epic a fail that Beal contract is. And they went for it, didn't come close. And now it ends with Durant slinking out a side door. This is not what you want for an all-time great scorer. This has been a disaster. And they've got to, as of 2 months ago, the information I had is that they were going to rebuild it with picks. It's not about getting Bam or Hero. And the Heat didn't want to go down that path because that's what it was going to take. And there are other teams that will have enough to Kevin Durant's an economy. Whether he's old or not, we can agree, yes, that Kevin Durant. We
can agree that he's old, but we can also agree that he's still good.
I think a lot of people would say terrible at defense, and how good is he really if that Suns team can't even get into the playoffs? Because he can get, yes, of course.
Sounds like McDavid.
He'll be able to score 28 a game on 48% shooting for the rest of his life on jump shots, but what else?
Dude, the best player right now is atrocious on defense. Your all-star is atrocious on defense and would get picked on more than Kevin Durant would because Kevin Durant is a 7-footer. Even at this age, I'd rather have Kevin Durant's long ass out there than Tyler Hero.
It's also just a name, right? Like the Heat just need to sign a name at this point in time after swinging and missing so many. Like they just need a win, whether or not it's going to lead to wins on the court.
We need to say we're going after someone and then we get them.
Yeah, exactly, Chris Cody, and Wild Bill's right on the money. We need a player that is better. We need better players.
Well, no, then you also have him forever as part of your franchise's history moving forward. And then when the Heat are in another downswing, guess what we're going to do? We're going to retire Kevin Durant's jersey, and we're going to sell the nostalgia stuff. And one of the all-time greats was wearing a Heat jersey. Like, that's what they need him for at this point in time because the fan base is kind of out on what they're doing.
I mean, does Kevin Durant, at his age, make you a championship contender in the first year or two?
No.
If the answer is no, then why would you go for him?
I like the ingredients better if he's a part of it.
Well, they're not a championship contender in the first year or two now.
All right, hold
No,
on.
they're not, but
Please.
they have to be.
David Sampson, before we get to the review, this part is new information. And you're going to have to look up for me this because I wasn't prepared to say this and I was meaning to check up back on this, but now that this is going to heat up a little bit, I can tell you that, and you guys are going to have to explain what this means to me because I don't know who the five guys are. But the Heat would believe to be in play for whoever the five guys are that have had that would have to reach out, however it is that these things happen, where Antetokounmpo's people or Joel Embiid's people. I haven't even asked who the five people are, but you guys could probably tell me who would be Anthony Davis would be among them.
We're
correct?
ranking disgruntled superstars.
Just five.
I got Zion Williamson 5th.
Stars that would want out?
The block is a little hot on that one. I don't know if you've seen the news.
Yes, that one I didn't think it would have been Zion, but whatever it is what would the 5 calls?
Trey Young?
What would the 5 calls have to be? Because Embiid would be one of them, would they not?
Man, I think we're ready.
Giannis has to be number one.
Are we ready to call that Joel Embiid thing?
Are we?
It's cooked. I think the call is cooked.
Wow.